can change the world, it has to change yours. The all-new, all-electric Volkswagen ID4. Get more summer.
Actually, it's good.
With free curbside pickup.
I love grocery shopping.
Jeffrey Epstein had an international sex trafficking scheme.
But then he was found dead in his jail cell.
Ghislaine Maxwell inherited Jeffrey Epstein's secrets.
Powerful devices need powerful internet. Go full speed with Extreme Internet, starting at $19.99 a month for a year. Get speeds from 60 meg up to 1 gig and fast in-home Wi-Fi. Shop Extreme.com.
Wi-Fi like you've never Wi-Fi'd before. Introducing
Oh, I don't want to do
Extreme
anything.
Wi-Fi 360 Pro, powered by Eero. Eero's luminous technology learns your home's layout to deliver powerful Wi-Fi speeds in every room. Enjoy corner-to-corner coverage, connection on 75 plus devices, and an extra level of online
Woo!
security. Eero Secure. It's easy enough.
Wow, look at that.
Extreme Wi-Fi
I caught that.
360 Pro for $10 a month for 1 year. Call 844-EXTREME4.
At Gerber, we obsess over organic, so you don't have to.
But how organic? Like, know where these carrots came from organic?
We know the exact Gerber farm, field, and farmer organic.
So you're telling me you're organic?
It's not just organic, it's Gerber Organic for baby. At Gerber, we obsess over organic, so you don't have to.
But how organic? Like, know where these carrots came from organic?
We know the exact Gerber farm, field, and farmer organic.
So you're telling me you're organic?
It's not just organic, it's Gerber Organic for baby. Gerber Natural. What baby sees is what baby gets. Whether you're an apple aficionado, spinach supporter, or kale blazer, here's to natural fruits and veggies that are delicious and nutritious. Go for what's natural. Gerber, anything for baby.
Come on, give me some more bright lightning here. It's not going very fast.
Welcome into Weather Nation as we take you to Illinois. This was back on Thursday, but what you're seeing off in the distance is indeed a tornado. One of less than a dozen reports of storms that were confirmed across the Midwest. And then heading into Friday, the severe weather threat yet again pushing through.
Not getting very much action here.
Serious rain and flooding.
Yeah, including Harrisonville into Missouri, where we had a lot
Come
of
on.
runoff. You can see some of those streams, all the water on the roadways, the side streets, and people, unfortunately,
A lot of places are expecting some really bad stormy weather.
knowing how deep they are and getting stranded or maybe even pushed off of the roadway.
And it just takes a little bit to hydrate.
I'm not getting very much lightning.
Control of your car. Or maybe you lose sight of your muskrat, like in Harrisonville.
Wow, look at that.
Followed him for a while. Look at him just shaking it off. Hey, you notice anything? That's a video for us when bad weather comes into your neighborhood.
Now we're getting somewhere.
And everything's better.
Not even bad weather. I mean, that goes for anything in life.
Yes.
If something's not going right, there is always, a greener side of things, and eventually things are going to get better down the line. Just like the heat that is going to build into the northwest, while it is going to get a lot worse before it gets better, eventually we will trend back down towards normal. And same thing here into the Midwest, the Central Plains. We did have a lot of flooding and a lot of severe weather over the last 24 hours, and this will eventually get better as well. But those hail reports, serious hail out there on Thursday, and we continue to see the risk of maybe some smaller hailstones, but maybe some severe hail for the rest of tonight and as we head into our Saturday and Sunday. Overnight, we've got that severe risk through Texas all the way up towards Michigan, and everywhere in between that you see that yellow shading is
A little bit there, but I need something brighter than that.
An isolated tornado. That heaviest wind threat is going to be Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, out towards Nebraska and Kansas. But we also, again, do have that hail threat in some of those same locations. That higher wind threat is also going to be where we have that tornado threat along some of those line segments. We could get enough spin ahead of those as they start to push on off to the east to give us that threat for those isolated tornadoes overnight. And you want to make sure you have those ways to get to those warnings overnight if you are going to be fast asleep. I know you never want your alarm to rudely wake you, or thunder or lightning or Mother Nature, but if you do have a warning that is issued for your community,
I hope I got that one.
Unfortunately, you want to be woken up and you want to be getting into those safe spots and making sure you
Whoa.
are safe from that stronger thunderstorm that could be moving through your community. On Saturday, we've got a lot of the same spots that are still under those severe weather risk. Wind and hail is going to be those main threats, but up into the Great Lakes, we could still see a few isolated tornadoes. We'll take you through that forecast.
Those electrical storms that we get sometimes in the summer are pretty cool, but at the same time they're dangerous. But I mean, I like it when I can catch it on camera. Pretty amazing.
Indiana, Wisconsin, but elsewhere along that cold front down in towards Texas, Oklahoma, we are going to have more of the risk of severe weather. Out to the west, we were talking about that heat.
Seems like the worst part is just going around us. Oh wow, there we go.
Especially in the northwest, we need that moisture, but unfortunately, those fires are going to continue to rage on. Just lack of any moisture coming anytime soon.
Exactly, and for a little bit we had that pattern set up, the monsoon pattern, so we were getting some rain in the afternoons, heavy downpours. But something that we've been seeing, because it's been so hot across this part of the country, has been, if we go back to our graphic really fast, what has been happening is we have seen a little bit of rain, but not enough with these storms that we can put out fires. And what happens is we have the rain that's coming down. It's been so hot across this region that it evaporates before it even reaches the ground, and as a result, we do get wildfires that spark and are caused by lightning. But as this ridge
That was
sets
beautiful.
up, we're going to be seeing parts of Southern California.
That was amazing.
All the way through next week, and you can see triple heat. This is going to continue to dry all the fuels out, and then dry air in place. Even a little bit of gusty wind does mean elevated fire danger. And unfortunately, we're not getting a relief from many places out here where we already have wildfires burning. Although it looks like we've got a little bit more moisture, which is good. But you know what? The thing is, it's now that you prepare your home to have the best fighting chance against wildfire. Do you know what defensible space is? If not, let me bring it to you. Whether it's a fast-moving wildfire pushing into your neighborhood, or tiny embers with fire miles away, you might only have minutes or even seconds to evacuate your home. So it's ahead of time, not during.
Now, if it was cloud to ground lightning, I probably wouldn't be doing this.
Home has the best chance of survival.
Fires being pushed by a really strong wind.
That's very dangerous.
Have an army of firefighters and aircraft there, but you're not going to stop that fire. But in certain situations, houses have caught fire that shouldn't have, just because
That was beautiful. Oh wow.
space.
It starts with following simple guidelines. Within 5 feet of you, keep this area ever resistant. That includes removing anything that could ignite, like mulch, dying weeds, and vegetation.
Listen to that thunder. Listen to that rumbles of thunder. That's amazing.
Within 30 feet, make sure it stays clean, and green.
I'm catching fireworks on top of it as well.
Make sure grass is mowed to a maximum height of 4 inches. Anything that falls
Not 4th of July yet, people.
higher than 3 inches. Also, ensure there is enough horizontal and vertical space between shrubs and trees. Communities have survived fire rising tornadoes, and it really takes people working together.
I wasn't meant to catch fireworks on here. Oh well.
For more details and best practices for defending your home ahead of a wildfire, head to our website, weathernationtv.com. For Weather Nation, I'm meteorologist Mary Thurman.
Now we're getting somewhere.
With Feeding America, you can make the difference between hunger and hope.
I wish that summer would be all other days of summer, but I don't think it's fair. We do struggle during the summer. We have to have lunch. We go to the community center for the food, whatever they give us, that's basically it.
The end.
If it starts to get too bad, I'm gonna have to get away from this window.
Learn more at feedingamerica.org.
I just want to catch some lightning. People do it all the time. Come on, lightning, where are ya? Let's show your beautiful self. Come on, Mother Nature. There we go. Now, I think a streak of lightning would be kind of cool to catch, but it would be too close to his window if that was the case.
Get more summer with free curbside fish nuts.
The mother of three. Fun cities,
The
man.
cyclist was struck by the SUV.
The driver said, quote, "I just didn't see her until it was too late." Illinois Energy about 150 bicyclists were potentially fatalities in the year.
By suddenly paying more attention, especially in crosswalks, school zones, and bypasses.
Drivers
Like
can learn
this.
more at lifeordeathillinois.com.
Wi-Fi like you've never Wi-Fi'd before. Introducing Extreme Wi-Fi 360 Pro, powered by Eero. Eero True Boost technology learns your home's layout to deliver powerful Wi-Fi speeds in every room. Enjoy corner-to-corner coverage, connection to 75 plus devices, and an extra level of online security with Eero Secure. It's easy enough to install it yourself. Get Extreme Wi-Fi 360 Pro for $10 a month for 1 year. Call 844-EXTREME4.
This region does not typically have air conditioning in homes. Less than a third, I believe, of air-conditioned homes in Seattle. And so we do know that people are going to be seeking refuge from
High, the old all-time record high. So that's the highest.
Yeah, I just missed a big flash of lightning.
At least since the National Weather Service has been keeping
Oh well, I caught a few of them already.
decades in the past. But that happened in July of 2009, July 29th to be specific. That was the last time we hit 103 in Seattle. So it's been quite some time since we've seen this type of heat. We could have the hottest temperature or hottest day ever in Portland, Oregon on Sunday. Forecast of 109. The hottest it's ever been is 107. And same thing in Spokane, Washington. Hottest it's ever been here in recorded history is 108 degrees. Back in 1928 and 1961, we could get back to that temperature on Monday, and maybe even warmer than that on Tuesday.
Yeah, there's people popping fireworks like it's 4th of July.
Dangerous heat, nonetheless. We're going to see temperatures getting well into
I guess the closer it gets to the holidays, they do that, so they're like, why not start early?
All-time record high is 108. So you could be at Tuesday 110, Wednesday 109. You could have 2 days in a row that break that all-time record high. The Sixth Sense of heat, even into Yakima, we are going to stay well above your advertised temperature, which is 83 degrees by Tuesday. We'll be talking about 30 degrees above average at 104 degrees. It's going to stay very dry. If we had the rainfall, we didn't have this ridge of high pressure, we may be talking about some cooler temperatures, but this ridge of high pressure is going to keep all of the clouds and rain showers at bay and on towards the east into the Rocky Mountains, into eastern portions of Montana and towards Wyoming, where things are going to be a lot cooler than your neighbors further on off to the west, because temperatures 60s, 70s, and 80s is a lot more manageable on Sunday.
Now, wasn't that amazing or what?
Hundreds. Jackson, Wyoming, 81 degrees.
That was just flat out beautiful.
Wednesday, we are going to stay in the upper 70s to 80s with a very active pattern as we are just far enough away from that ridge of high pressure.
Now, trust me, if it was dangerous, I probably wouldn't be doing this. Because I don't like electrical storms. Now I actually got a rumble of thunder without fireworks popping in the way. Beautiful night. Too bad storming.
Storms firing up again, mainly on the Front Range and down as you get into parts of New Mexico. But did you see that little bit of blue here over parts of the Rockies? We might actually get some June snow at some of the highest peaks in the summit. So I point that out because I know a lot of people want to make 14ers, you want to get up into the top of the mountains. And just know in the next couple of days there could actually be some snow up there. So you want to make sure you are prepared, especially going from much warmer at the surface all the way up to the summit where you're going to have those temperatures that are going to be quite